2 weeks ago, I reckon it was 2 weeks ago, the three of us exact three, were sat here, yeah? Mm-hmm. And then you said you had an issue with something that I said in an intro of a show. And just to make sure that we have the receipts, I've brought the receipts, okay? I've brought the receipts. I'm going to play a clip now quickly just so the audience know what I'm talking about.
I've got to pull you up on something. When you made your introductory there, you said title race. Are you sure is that what you meant? Because I don't see no race.
SJ, what do you think? Right. Because I then watched the 12:30 show earlier on today. Obviously, you were on the weekend roundup, which you did very well on.
Thank you.
And you got pulled up on this, and you went, it was just banter. You went, no, I was joking. Guys. You were not joking.
No,
when you said that 2 weeks ago,
when
you said that 2 weeks ago, you were dead serious.
No,
you said afterwards on the show today.
If you roll that clip again, you can clearly see I've got a big smile on my face, and my tongue was very firmly in my cheek when I said that. That being said, though, and I want to make this clear, I was bantering, obviously.
Oh no, I don't believe you.
Okay, no, but I was, but. Let me also say this, right?
I love this.
If you think that I'm going to backtrack on my prediction that we're going to win the title just because of what happened on Saturday, absolutely no way.
What happened on Saturday?
We lost for the first time in 18 games. And we lost away to in-form Aston Villa. Mm-hmm. We lost away from home. And we lost to a last second, virtually last kick of the game. In a game that I thought we were very competitive in. Mm-hmm. I thought we were unlucky to lose the game. I thought we was worthy of a draw. Mm-hmm. If you look at the stats of the game, we had more shots on goal than Villa. We had more shots on target than Villa. We had more possession of the ball at their place. We didn't deserve to lose that game, but fair play to Villa. They played well. They punished us in that last when Hincapié ran the ball out instead of booting it down the other end. That was literally the difference between us drawing and losing. You know that?
What happened?
Him allowing the ball to go out for the throw-in and then the subsequent set piece. If he launches that ball down the other end of the pitch, by the time it would have taken him to get it back up that side, the referee would have blown the whistle and the game would have been drawn. But that being said, we lost. It happens. It was our first loss in 18 games. It was a narrow loss. We lost at a time when we have a severe injury crisis in terms of our defenders. So it is what it is. I'm not getting too het up about it. Bring on the next one, which is Wolves at home, and I think you'll find that we'll beat Wolves. A bit like you're going to do tonight.
Sounds like an excuse to me.
Thank you.
No, those no.
Not let him get away with this.
No,
I had last season.
I got questions for you.
Well, last season I think we didn't win in 7 Premier League games, and I remember under Ten Hag 2 years ago we had 17 first-team injuries. And do you know what I got? None of that. At no single point did I get any respite for these injury thing. We then finished 8th. Obviously, we then finished 15th on the Ramram. That's a whole separate thing. But to have the best depth in the world and have to, play Ben White, £50 million defender, and someone, Timber, best right back in the world, who also plays centre-back regularly for the national team and Ajax, I don't think you can use injuries as a reason.
I'm not saying
why
it's the
something went
reason.
wrong there.
Did their striker come on? I think their striker came on.
Victor Gyökeres came on.
Did he come on?
But you wouldn't have known.
But no, in all seriousness, I'm not just blaming it on that. I'm saying that, we lost the game that was very competitive. It's not like, listen, if we'd have got played off the park and got absolutely smashed by Villa, or if we'd have totally imploded in that game, I would have more cause for concern. What does concern me slightly, and I've said it on another show, is our away form at the moment is not as good as it should be. We dropped points against Sunderland. We dropped points against Chelsea, a 10-man Chelsea, and now we've been beaten by Villa. But having said that, we do need to put things into context. So
what context?
I've just given you the context.
What,
you
injuries?
I'm not going to go there because you're going to say I'm making excuses, but I've given you the context, and I'm saying to you guys wholeheartedly that I see nothing so far to make me change my mind that we will win the title this year. Nothing.
Is there...
Teams are going to lose games.
But is there a little more? Do you reckon now, obviously like a month or so later after the whole, Arsenal 8 points clear or whatever, is there now a little bit more to think about than you thought though? Because Villa, right, also massive credit to Villa by the way, for they didn't win their first 5. Yeah, how mental that is. I remember seeing a screenshot of Villa fans bantering Wolves fans saying mind the gap because they were 1 point ahead of Wolves. Villa had 2 points and Wolves had 1. Villa are now 3 points behind you. Unai Emery.
How many points?
3 points.
Oh!
Man City 2 points behind you. And you still got to play these teams again. I know you've talked about...
And guess what? We're playing them at home.
Well, you're playing City
with
away.
the exception of Villa. City, yeah.
You're playing Villa at home. You're playing Liverpool at home.
Ooh.
You're playing City still away.
And guess
Chelsea's
what?
at home. We're at home as well. But I don't know what I don't know what we are.
And guess what? By the time we play those aforementioned teams, we will likely be back to full strength. Let's see what happens then. I bet
Full strength. You are full strength.
You lot will be talking out the side of your mouth differently. I'm telling you. Listen, it's not like we played poorly. It's not like we got played off the park. It's not like we got outclassed. We lost a very tight game to a very good Villa side, but we'll be back.
The games that you need to be winning.
Literally.
As a
those
title
3
champion.
games.
Well, we'll see. Because we lost the game and we're still top of the table, so we don't have to.
But you're
win
only
the game.
just about top of the
Yeah,
table.
but we're still on top.
You're 1 game away. You're 1 game away.
Yeah, but that one game's not happened yet, bro.
Oh, I love this. I love this so much.
So you're telling me, hang on, there seems to be this, you know what makes me laugh, right? So we lose 1 game and everyone's hooping and hollering, and I get it. So, but what I'm saying is, what you don't think that City and Villa and all the rest of them are not going to drop points. It's just Arsenal then.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
Do you know why? Because I saw it from.
So they're just going to go unbeaten till the rest of the season.
I saw it from a long time ago. I saw it
What
long
did you
nights
see?
ago. One little slip up, it starts coming. The snowball effect. It starts coming. Then you start getting nervous.
We've lost 1 game in 18. So where's the snowball?
and-
Yeah, but you've also
and
not
no,
won a
wait.
single of your away games.
Do you know?
in the last 3.
But wait. Do you know how crazy that is? You've lost 1 game in 18, but you're only 2 points top. How? You can't be 18 games unbeaten, then be 2 games only 2 points on top. That the math's not going on.
This is the thing. It's
What
never
happened?
the losses that hurt Arsenal in your various title races. It's the draws.
Right.
More
That's
often
a
than
good
not,
point.
it's always the draws that hurt you the most. Is when the games are tight. It's you so many times, and I've said it before, and I still think it is true that this Arsenal is a different Arsenal to the last 3 we've seen, like the last 3 seasons we've seen. You are better and everything, but also as well.
And that's what I'm saying.
I remember
So
when
you agree with me, right?
Mentality's still the
So
same.
you agree with me?
I think that you're better,
Well, there you go.
but
Mentality's still the same.
I'm not necessarily, and I still think you'll win the league, but I do think it is a lot tighter. And as I said to you, I said to Rob, I said to others that Man City, the shark Man City, the
They're
ones
coming.
that smell blood and they
Circling.
come coming,
They're circling.
they've been there for 10 years and they're going to be there for a
So
while.
why didn't they
Unfortunately, I
circle
do
Liverpool
think.
last season then?
Because
But
you know why?
Liverpool, I think, was the
We ran away.
exception
We ran away with the.
because they had Mo Salah.
Yeah. There was no title race then. But you said there's no title race this year. Can you say it again,
This
please?
is what I'm saying.
Can you say it again, please?
Yeah.
Because every time you say it, it works out.
This time last season, were you guys 2 points ahead at this stage?
I can't remember, but I know.
So
it
how
was
can
top.
you say
I think it was
that?
7 or 8, wasn't it?
Oh, damn.
I'm pretty sure Liverpool were quite far ahead even by
I
this
know.
point.
I'm top of
No,
Champions
no,
League
I'm
as
not
well.
so sure.
Correct
but-
me if I'm wrong.
But you were ahead, anyways. But the point I'm trying to make is, I've seen nothing to deter me from my very firm belief that we will go on and win the league. I think we've got the best squad in the Premier League, and I think that once we get our guys back and everything's back on track, there'll be no stopping us.
The 2 centre backs, yeah.
2 centre backs.
Liverpool were 5 points ahead.
Okay.
So Liverpool are on 36, which is 3 more than you are right now, and Chelsea are on 31, which is basically what City are on now.
Okay.
So Liverpool effectively just had an extra. Basically, like they won that Villa game, is effectively where they were.
Yeah,
and if you'd
exactly.
won that Villa game last night, you'd have said no title race still. So 5 point gap, you would have said there is no title race still. Liverpool had that 5 point gap this week last
Okay.
season.
But I still say unequivocally that I think we win the title.
But are you still going to say that there's no title race?
Yeah, but that's immaterial though, isn't it?
No, it's
saying that
not.
We'll win the title.
Laurie, man,
No,
you-
it's
you
not.
don't- Laurie, you don't sound confident
It's
no
not
more.
immaterial.
You don't sound confident no
We
more.
warned you. I warned you that this happens.
Yeah, I warned them as well.
no,
I said
but
Christmas.
I spent 10 years hate
No, but
watching
when
City,
you say you
so I
warn
know
me,
exactly what they do.
What exactly are you warning me about?
Man
if we win the
City.
title,
If
I tell you that what I said to you was that we're a long way from the end of this season.
Yeah,
so to
and I
say that
accepted
there's
that.
no title race,
He knows
was
there's a title race.
was so not immature. That's the wrong word. It was
when
premature. So that's what I was
when
looking
you showed
for.
that clip back, there was a big smile on my face. Yes?
yeah, you're not meant to be crying or upset.
So,
So you always be
that alone
smiling.
will suggest to you that it was banter.
No, Laurie.
But
No,
okay,
just because
since
I smile doesn't mean
Yeah,
that
just
I'm
'cause that's right. No,
He's smiling and his team's in the mud.
You know what I mean?
So am I.
but the cold hard facts is right now the table is in our hands, whether you guys like it or not. It's true.
Oh, so wait,
You know what's
Do you still think Arsenal are favourites to win the league?
100%.
Then what do you
100%.
think? Arsenal still favourites to win the
I
league?
actually still think so. Yes.
Can someone ask me, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
FJ,
Yeah.
I've got a question for you.
Ooh, I can't wait for this question.
Who's favourites to win the league for you? Do not say Liverpool.
If FSG sorts out the situation with Mo Salah, we'll be back in January and we'll win a title charge.
Come on,
but
bro.
all jokes
you
aside,
should be concentrating on getting in the top 4. The title's over for you this year.
that's you soon as well. But all jokes aside, I think City and
Let it
Arsenal
go.
all the way. City and Arsenal might go all the way, but I don't think Arsenal have the legs. And it's come to Christmas. I always say Christmas. Arsenal always fall back on Christmas. By Christmas, hopefully you got Wolves next, right? So snowball effects is carrying on. I think you look. Is it home? Wait, Wolves are home and away, all away.
We got Wolves at home, and then we got Everton away. That might be a
Tricky.
Hey,
one,
Everton
yeah.
away is
Tricky,
actually going to be a
yeah,
very tricky game.
tricky.
David Moyes has got that team balling.
I think it's in your hands, to be honest. I
Bar
think
the
it's in
Newcastle
Arsenal's hands. But at the end of the day, nerves are creeping up.
That was only
Confidence is going down.
People need to understand, right? That that was our second defeat all season. The team that you lot are bigging up, City, they've already lost 4 games this season.
And it's only
That
3
was our
points.
second
And they're
loss.
only 3 points.
I know, but what I'm saying is,
Ain't that
let's
crazy?
put things into context there. It was away from home against a very informed team. And
No such
even
thing,
then-
no such thing, no such
and
thing.
even then, it went right to the wire.
Laurie.
Why should I all of a sudden start panicking because we lost to Villa in a very, and I repeat, closely, hard contested game that went right to the wire, right? Why should I panic?
Do you know why?
Who said panic?
No, but
No,
you
panic-
guys are
Anyone
carrying...
said panic.
I said panic. You guys better start.
Did you
yeah,
say
you
panic?
guys
Okay.
better start be panicking because from the Chelsea game, from the Sunderland game, I saw that it's not the same Arsenal no more.
Did you?
Before you guys used to score first, dominate, score again, then dominate the whole game.
So
the whole game's done.
yeah, but we did that a few days later against Brentford after everyone said the Chelsea game was such a bad result.
Then what happened?
Which it wasn't a good result, I admit that. We should have beaten a 10-man Chelsea.
That second half was so poor from Arsenal against
but-
Brentford.
Yeah,
That
but
second
we
half.
beat them 2-0.
Yeah, but the second half was so
We won
poor.
comfortably.
No,
No,
but
that
to
was
be
not
fair,
comfortable.
to be fair,
That was
FJ,
not
they,
comfortable.
they
Was very
managed the game
comfortable,
well
comfortable.
still.
No, but
Arsenal,
no.
because
First half-
Brentford were on them, but never actually created a genuine
What?
chance.
Can't you remember the half chance they had from a long throw and just went over the guy's head?
You just used the word half chance.
Yeah, but these
They
half
didn't
chances
create
are
any
big.
clear-cut chances.
Right, cool. What I'm saying about Arsenal is that the title charge has to be. There's no such thing as away
The
game.
man just told you. Do you know that in that game, Brentford didn't have a single shot on target?
But it wasn't comfortable. It was
It
not
was
comfortable.
comfortable.
Yeah, but not
bro.
not all
What?
games
Do you
are
actually feel that
comfortable,
2-0 win was comfortable?
Yes.
And that's why you
Even
will never,
last season,
That's
you
why
had
Arsenal will
uncomfortable
win the
games.
league. That's why you will
So
never.
I'll tell you what really happened, right? So we were comfortable in that game. I think the only issue that I had, to be, and I'm being honest now, is that we were winning 1-0 up until I think about the 90th minute.
Mm-hmm.
Now, whilst you're only winning 1-0, you do have to be cognizant that all it takes, a bit like Saturday, all it takes is one misplaced pass or an error here and there. A team can go up the other end and score. That's football, I get that. But in terms of the overall game, we had Brentford pretty much where we wanted them. They didn't have a single shot on goal. That's what I'm saying to you. So,
You're saying Aston Villa was on form. They're on good form. You guys are on good form as well.
yeah, we were. But look, fair play to Villa. They got the win. We have to accept it and move on.
I hope
What
you know
I'm
if you don't
saying
win
is-
your away games, you're not going to win the league.
What I'm saying is that there's no need for panic. We keep playing. I'm pretty confident we'll get a win against Wolves next week, and we'll, you know what I mean? We'll be all right.
So, Laurie, banter aside, but going
Banter aside,
no
yeah.
smiling here, okay? I
No
want
smiling.
zero smiling. Is there a title race?
That remains to be seen.
What do you mean it remains to be seen? As in, so is the answer still no for now? You
remains-
you lead by 2 points.
They're getting nervous.
Like,
Yeah.
are you racing for this title with another team?
Zoom in. Can you
Or
zoom into it?
I
is
wouldn't
there-
necessarily racing. It's too early to say
you.
that, obviously, all jokes aside. But I'm looking you in the eye and you, and I'm saying I remain very confident. Not just confident, very confident, given what I've seen of this team and what I know it's capable of, that I will be sitting here in May and that little trophy that he's got there will be over here.
I'm not hearing a no. Is
Yeah,
how I'm
he
going to
doesn't-
take
he doesn't wanna
this?
answer it. He doesn't
Before
wanna
there
answer
was 2 weeks ago, if I answered that question, you would
Yeah,
have said
he
with a
doesn't
straight
wanna
face,
answer it.
no.
But do you know
Now,
why, Dylan? Do you know
I'm
why?
not hearing a
Do you know
no.
why? Because it's only
Tell
2
me.
points.
That's what I'm saying. It's only 2 points, and
points.
it's Man City, bro. It's Man City.